Welcome back, everybody. Today we got another install, and this is one that I should have done from the beginning. You guys will see the process, but I wanted to announce that the winner of our hat, let's pull it up here. We're gonna go to the last video, see who commented first, and we'll go from there. So it looks like the winner is GST_Pierre. If you want to go ahead and shoot me an email or find me on Instagram at _Octane_Media_. Get a hold of me. Let's get that worked out. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. There we go. Welcome back, guys. We got our boy Casey with us today.
What's up, guys?
It's your boy.
It's your boy, Casey.
Skinny penis.
Whoa.
I don't know if I can put that on YouTube. No? A couple of you guys guessed it. We are installing a rear sway bar on the Mk8 GTI. We got a 034. Boop, 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 boop. So we got the car all jacked up. We didn't show that part because, well, last video showed us jacking up the car too. So, come over. Got the brand new 034 Motorsports sway bar. This is supposed to be solid, and I believe it's 25 millimeters. This, I think, is the stiffest one you can get on the market currently. It also comes with new mounts that are actually greasable, so it'll make those bushings last a lot longer if you stay on top of greasing it. I worked in the service industry. We would grease these every 10,000 miles, every 2 oil changes, and greasable bushings tend to last longer when they're taken care of. If not, then they tend to go to shit pretty quick. Pull my rod out, Casey.
Gladly.
So this is a sway bar.
It sits in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy to look at, except for these guys right here. If you don't know what those are, those actually prevent lateral movement while the sway bar is under load. It keeps it from shifting side to side pretty much and not being predictable. So that's pretty cool. Along with it having 2 different adjustments. You can go really stiff, or you can go, I'm sure it's much stiffer than stock, but slightly stiffer. And it should work out pretty well. If we don't like it, we can adjust it one way or the other and go from there. Eventually, we'll do a front sway bar. Not as important on these cars, at least starting out, because of how much these cars understeer. Let's hop into the car. Let's get everything pulled off, take a look at what we're working with, and we'll go through the process of getting it set up. What are you doing?
I was asking if you had a key.
A key? For what?
For your wheels. Do they not take a key?
Why do we got to take them off?
Doesn't give you more space. We did on Mason's car.
For his sway bars?
Yeah.
I don't think we had to take them off.
Because we actually slid it out where the wheels came.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Well, I'm done. I'm done and I'm dumb. Casey was right.
Yep.
We are going to remove the wheels.
It doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
Oh, I'll hop up under here. So it looks like we're gonna have to start out with some triple squares, get these brackets off, and then hopefully we'll be able to slide it out through the wheel well towards Casey. Look at those white legs.
Don't put those on camera.
Oh man. All right, so what's going on?
We got a triple square that you gotta
Size 6.
a size 6. Kind of gotta get at a weird angle for it.
Come through your spring here.
Probably be better if we had a wobbly.
But we're gonna try to make it work.
Let's see.
If not, we can get a wobbly in there. And
It doesn't need to have a whole bunch of pressure. You're just kind of holding it still. Yeah, so that'll be fine. And then the mounts themselves are a size 10 triple square.
so he's holding pressure on that nut while he's
loosening the
It's a sway bar end link.
sway bar end link.
And there's another way you could do this, like if you were replacing these with adjustable end links, which is something we will probably end up doing eventually. You could just take it off the control arm and pop those guys out. But in our case, this will be plenty.
So on the driver's side there, we got lucky with that spring. On this side, oh, you can spin it. So you can spin that around so you can still get your ratchet or wrench through there and be able to hold that down. Luckily, that's not going to be a huge problem for us.
Luckily, there's no pressure on it, so I was just...
With it being lifted off the ground, you can swivel them a little bit. But potentially, it could have been a problem.
Yes.
What's up, P? Are you working on the truck? We're working on this.
Okay, there it is.
So as you guys can see, even Austin struggles sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, dude.
I turned it on a little too late. I missed you. I missed the comment. So we've got them on both sides off the end link. That one was kind of a pain. We have removed the bolts for the bushings. Right back up here. And now we got to try to figure out
How to fish this through.
how to slide it all the way through and hopefully between all this stuff, or else this is going to turn into quite the project.
Yeah, I've never done one
So
on GTI before, so this is new.
first for everything. We're learning with you guys here. So
So I think we decided we're gonna end up having to drop this section of the exhaust. We did release this belly pan. It just kind of pushes in and out of place. Pretty easy to get to. We're probably just gonna try and drop these exhaust hangers. They'll have to come out either way, but we'll try and do it with just doing this. If that's a problem, then we'll just disconnect this axle back portion of the exhaust and then pull the sway bar out.
we're going to try to do as little as possible to get it out without having to disassemble a whole lot.
Yeah,
So
end goal is you'll have an informative video on what you can and cannot get away with.
this would have been ideal, but we just got too much going on right here to be able to twist it to get it out.
So now we got the exhaust sitting on a jack. What we're gonna do, slide the sway bar out, pull it through the bottom, should come right out.
So having that wheel off, Casey, did help.
It kind of helped. Not necessarily, you probably don't have to do it, but it gives you a little more space to reach in from the side and twist it out once you drop the exhaust. This is how it sits in the car. So it bolts up to your subframe, and then this goes over the exhaust. So that's how you're going to want to make sure you put the new one in the same orientation.
Yeah, don't put it upside down. You'll have a bad day. I'll come over. I'll actually visibly compare the two of them. I might need to switch out of cinematic so it doesn't try and focus on both of them. Okay. See how well you can see that. Would you say there's a pretty substantial difference?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is a little girthier.
This one is also a bit heavier. This one is solid. I do know they sell hollow ones, but I went with this one because it was the stiffest. And I really like the fact that they give you new mounts with greasable fittings. So that is why we ended up going this way. But you can see pretty, oh yeah, this one's definitely heavier.
Oh yeah, a lot of weight. And
Pretty substantial
what
difference.
I can tell, this
like-
one doesn't have
My left arm versus my right arm.
that, right? This is an addition.
Yeah, that's an addition.
So on your stock one, you don't get anything stopping those bushings from sliding side to side.
Yeah, you can achieve lateral movement with this. This one will prevent that from happening. we can go ahead, open up our new mounts. We'll get them greased up. They do come with some super lube. It's going to help you keep them from squeaking, keep them lasting. And like I said earlier, every once in a while you are going to want to grease those through the grease certs provided.
Okay, well, here are these bad boys.
These nice aluminum end caps with our new studs. I wonder if these are the same size or if they're slightly longer to accommodate the thicker material.
Yeah, this is like, I'm just trying to get the other bushing off. Where's the old one? Oh, it's in the box. Well, you could probably tell just by looking at these are way thicker, and they will definitely probably need a little bit of a longer bolt, but we can tell you for sure in a little bit.
Well, I think one of the
Yep, that's about like an Austin to me, like, difference.
height. You can see right there, that's the hole that fitting goes into. Sorry, I'm so shaky.
Needs to drink some water.
And then it just goes right into there. And we'll lube the inside of this guy. Keep it nice and hydrated for many, many moons to come.
Every 10,000 miles.
Every 10,000 moons.
Thoughts?
What's up? I don't know. I just started driving.
What's up?
Casey left us. His wife, I guess, needed him more. So he's not here finishing out the video with us. But we're going for a drive and go see if I can tell a difference. Right now we're in a neighborhood, so not really a whole lot I'm going to be able to feel going 25 miles an hour through people's houses and streets and stuff, so. You say hi, P? Say hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hi guys.
What's up? So we're gonna go for a drive now that we got the sway bar installed. I got to pick up some stuff to fix a rock chip in my windshield. That happened sometime. I don't know when, but I just noticed it down in the black section of the windshield where it is below your line of sight. I could see just the edge of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and go take care of that before it splits. But as far as the sway bar goes, it's been installed for about 24 hours now, and really the biggest difference is just feeling the car's turn in. It wants to turn and it wants to follow, as opposed to the rear end kind of just pushing its way through a corner. On really tight sections you feel it, and then on high speed, like let's say I'm getting onto the freeway and it's like a rounded entrance, you feel it there a lot as well. We almost just got hit by a jet and not looking. But yeah, you definitely do notice the difference, and it's quite pleasant. The car wants to move now, and if you have one of these cars or you have a Mark 7, it's been pretty prevalent over the MQB chassis. The rear end just doesn't want to follow. It doesn't want to turn, and at a higher speed and tighter turn, for sure, you can feel it push the front end of your car more. And
So that's what we eliminated, and it feels great. It is a lot more willing to rotate and follow the front end. We got this kit. I've used this before on the Audi when we had that car. It actually works pretty good for what it is. Where it's out of sight, not too worried about it, just as long as it seals up and prevents it from cracking more. So as far as the sway bar goes, rear sway bar, super easy to install. The front would be quite a bit more of a pain in the butt, just because you have to drop the front subframe. But on the rear, not bad at all. There's a little plastic piece you saw that we pulled out that clipped into the front subframe, and then we dropped the rear end of the exhaust, and it was pretty easy to get to. So overall, I would say it's probably like a 2 out of 10 install. Super easy, as long as you have jack stands, or if you have access to a lift. So super easy install and makes a huge difference. You don't notice it driving. It doesn't affect drivability. It's not harsh in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't add any more NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness. If that's something you're worried about, as far as putting this on a daily car, absolutely. If you are thinking about doing a rear sway bar, go ahead and get one. You will notice a difference, and you will enjoy it. At least in my opinion, I think it's probably well worth the money. And a rear sway bar paired with a nice set of springs or coilovers is going to be a really fun time as far as like suspension work goes. It'll make a huge difference in the vehicle and how it handles. So guys, without further ado, I hope you guys had enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Sorry, I've been a little bit sick. There's been a lot of fires just north of us, and all that's starting to get to me. But I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed that Casey was actually able to come out and help us with that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you liked, what you didn't, and I will catch you next time. Peace. Paisley, you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.